Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Merry Kwanzaa, and a Happy Festivus for the rest of us. Welcome, Titans Ed here, back to do another video review on Christmas Eve, no less, at least when I'm recording this. Back to review Titans Return Brainstorm. Yes, my favorite Headmaster Transformer yet again gets another new figure. Oh, happy days. Now, unfortunately, as some Keen collectors may have already noticed, this is actually not a new figure. It's a remold / repaint of Titans Return Blur. Why they remolded this figure instead of reusing the Generations mold and just rekeying the cockpit, the headpiece, and all the wing bits is kind of beyond me. But we do have this. Now we have Autobot. We have Brainstorm with Autobot Teslor. See, card artwork, very good artwork. Stats, again, I'm loving these cards. I'm trying to make sure I get them into the review. Now, again, the figure itself is pretty awesome. If you've got the Blur mold, you pretty much is almost exactly the same, other than a changed front piece, the bits right here, his upper arms, and he has a tail fin rather than that intake piece. The Titan Master can easily fit in there. Teslor is just a repaint. Come on, let's see if I can. A repaint of Blur's figure, so except for a new headpiece. Put him off to the side for right now. Show off some quick comparisons before we cut to robot mode. Guess what? I finally got to work again. Yeah, I got my old Brainstorm transforming. Now, if any keen eye viewers may be looking at, I've just now actually realized it myself, but this sticker is actually supposed to be inside the cockpit, and whoever owned this before me put it on the outside for some reason. But yeah, that's what he looks like in his G1 self. And just because I can, and I pulled this one out of storage, I don't know if I could fit them both on frame. The Generations version. I will say the Generations version has a much lighter paint job compared to his. Now, his actually matches his San Diego Comic-Con exclusives paint job. Got a little dust on there. So, very interesting, to say the least. But overall, I think it's an excellent vehicle mode. And while I have them here, let's see if I can do this quickly. Oh, can he still stand? Oh my god, he can still stand. I'm surprised after all these years. I figured by now he would have broke. Since I'm going to have to take the heads out anyway to transform them for robot mode. Show off all of the head / Titan / who knows what. But yeah, pretty interesting. So I'll be back in just a flash to show off the robot modes. And we're back. So yes, this is Brainstorm in his robot mode. And it's not bad. Finally, the parts molded on the back of Blur make a lot more sense. When looking at this at Brainstorm's design, those actually make a lot more sense. Those vents look more like, I guess, burn thrusters for, or booster thrusters for Brainstorm in robot mode. Oh, I actually forgot to transform a bit in. Whoopsie. There we go. Yeah, I forgot to flip the fin back in for robot mode. I do like the robot mode. Again, it has a lot of pieces that still look like Blur, especially in the legs. But he has enough differential pieces to make it feel a little bit like his own figure. Now, the thing about this figure is you can only find them at Walgreens. Now, places like Big Bad Toy Store and Amazon do have them, but at incredible markups because Amazon or Walgreens charges like $20 for their deluxe Titans Return figures. Yeah. So, but if you're a Brainstorm fan like me, or want the original 4 Autobot Headmasters, this is definitely worth picking up. I'd say his only downfall is obviously not having these as his main guns, and instead has that and the kind of shield gun here. I'd say it's his only real downfall, in my honest opinion. Other than that, I think he's a fantastic figure. Now, to compare, let's start out with... Oh, he is much taller. Yeah. I do see why a lot of people have continued to still use the Generations Brainstorm instead of buying Titans Return Brainstorm. He is still a very nice figure by comparison, just by being the virtue of a deluxe. And, come on, don't be doing that now. I will say this is why it kind of bugs me. I figured Hasbro would have just remolded and retooled some pieces on this guy to make their Titans Return Brainstorm. I still don't understand why they had to go with Blur. I guess the only reason I can think of them doing that is because obviously he's a Voyager, and they wanted all of the original, I guess, Headmasters to be deluxes rather than the one sticking out as a Voyager. But that's the only reason I can think of, unfortunately. And his G1 self. Now you can really see, I think this figure works really well in robot mode in comparison to the G1 figure. Particularly, it is very abundant now to me now than it used to be, but the G1 Headmasters had really big heads. I mean, unbelievably big heads in comparison to the normal Transformers. This is the one advantage I will definitely give the Titans Return with the how small the Titan Masters are. It does make the body seem a little bit more symmetrical. But yeah, all the kind of basic form is definitely there in comparison to from the G1 to the Titans Return. You know, just all the basic little pieces. Now, while I don't have it yet, I do know Repo Labels is running another 1 cent deal on Brainstorm upgrade stickers, which I might track down in the not-too-distant future, along with some other sticker upgrade sets they have. But yeah. Is he worth it? Absolutely, I think he is definitely worth it. His only downside is, yeah, you gotta go to a Walgreens to get him, and I don't know, except for Japan, I don't know what the outside of the U.S. market sales are going to be. Like, I don't know if they have Walgreens in Canada or Mexico or Europe. So, it's very interesting. Again, I still think he's a very awesome figure, and definitely worth your time to pick up. So until next time, this is Titans saying I'll see ya when I see ya.